Good to see you. Hope you had a really nice day. Today I biked 10 miles, which doesn't seem like any big deal. 10 miles is kind of not too bad, but I just hadn't done it in such a long time. So I felt really tired and sore and all those things. And oh gosh, this was not ideal. So I need to remember the sunscreen goes not only on my face, but also anywhere else that's exposed. So lesson learned, it was my first rodeo or something. I just hadn't been out in such a long time that I forgot all of these basic things. But anyway, I'm good. Really happy to see you here. We are working on eagle things today. So a little bit of eagle, through our core work, through our balance work, and see where that gets us. If you're here from California, good to see you. If you're here in Chicago or in New York, awesome. Late night owls here joining. But we will get started in just a little bit. Again, my name is Jennifer, and I'm really excited to be here. Again, all levels yoga, I'll have different options for you just in case there are certain things that don't work out. Okay, let's go ahead and get started then. Just find yourself in a comfortable seat. So it doesn't matter which leg is in front. We'll switch it out in just a bit. All right, so sit up nice and tall and close down your eyes. Empty out your lungs. Drop your shoulders down. We'll take 2 breaths full together. Full deep inhale, get tall, get long, lengthen up out of the crown of your head, lengthen. And exhale, open your mouth, sigh it out. Do it again, inhale, full deep, lengthen. And exhale, empty it out. Your next inhale, open your eyes, reach your arms all the way up high toward the ceiling. And exhale, as you bring your arms down, take your right arm underneath your left and then reach for your opposite shoulder blades. And you can stay right here. We're just warming up. If this feels okay to you though, maybe start to crawl your fingers even more up your shoulder blades. And if it feels comfortable to you for you to do so, start to cross also that second cross at your wrists. And then from here, we'll take a couple of cat and cows. So inhale, lift your elbows up, chest up nice and tall. And then exhale, think about rounding here. Broaden out through your blades. Inhale, go. Lift your chest up, lift your elbows up high. And exhale, go round. Twice more. Inhale, go. Lift up tall through your chest. And exhale, go round. That's the way. One more time here. Inhale, go lift up nice and tall. And exhale, go round. From here, find a neutral spine, and then leaving your legs exactly where they are, start to fold at your hips. So I'm gonna face forward again. Maintain that length in your spine as you hinge forward. And your forearms might rest toward the floor. If that doesn't happen, that's totally fine. Maybe you're here, your elbows touch the floor, or maybe you're here hovering up off of the floor, and that's just perfect. Hold right here wherever you are in your place. Lengthen out through the crown of your head. Hold for 4, for 3, for 2. Use your strong core then, lift yourself all the way back up, and then gently move your elbows out toward your left-hand side. Drop your shoulders down away from your ears, and then bring it back through center. Move your arms, elbows over to your right-hand side. Again, drop your shoulders down and look past your left shoulder. Good, come back through center, free out your arms, shake it out. And then without touching the floor, try it, switch out your legs. So I had my right leg in front, I'm just gonna bring my left leg in front. If you had the opposite, go ahead and switch it out. And we'll switch our arms as well. So start to swing your arms, your left arm underneath your right. Maybe it's one cross, right? You start to crawl your fingers up your opposite shoulder blade. But if this feels okay to you and you'd like to go a little bit deeper, maybe you go for that second cross, and that's just perfect. Whichever one it is fine. Take an inhale, then lift your elbows up high. And exhale, go round. Think about that hollow through your chest. Inhale, go lift your elbows, lift your chest, and go round. Take your full deep breaths here. Inhale, go lift your elbows up high. And exhale, go round. Again, you might be here and that's just fine. Inhale, go lift your elbows up high. And go round. Your next inhale, come through center, and maybe your arms are crossed into that full eagle. Take an inhale, lengthen, and gently fold. Your forearms might touch the floor. Open your chest, get long through your spine, but notice if your chin is super cocked up, lengthen out so even the back of your neck is super long. Again, you might be here as well. Open your chest, hold right here for 4. Hold right here for 3. Hold right here for 2, lengthen out through your front body, and 1. Using your strong core, inhale, go lift yourself back up. And then from here, move your forearms out to your right hand side. Look past your left shoulder, drop your shoulders down. Come back through center, switch it out. Arms over to your left, drop your both shoulders down. And come back through center, really nice. Release your arms. And from here, again, shake it loose. Take your legs out in front of you. And we'll move into some core work right away. So from here, let's bring this right leg over our left leg, 1 cross, and then bend up your left leg so you look like this. If you can afford to do so, maybe you have that second cross, again, totally an option, hold right there. From this place, extend your arms forward and then slowly come down toward the floor to my count of 4. Ready? Slowly lower for 4, lower for 3, control it, lower for 2, yes, lower for 1, and then come back up for 4, up for 3, not too much movement in your legs, 2, yes, go for 1, slowly lower back down, go for 4, yes, very good, for 3, really control this last bit, for 2, for 1, take yourself back up, for 4, for 3, control, for 2, nice, for 1. And let's see if we can hook our arms as well. So your right arm underneath your left, 1 cross or 2, it's totally your choice, whatever makes more sense to you. And then from here, pick up your legs up off of the floor, and we'll slowly descend again. Lower for 4, control it. For 3, yes. For 2, For 1, bring yourself back up. For 4. For 3, ooh, I'm not gonna make it. For 2, for 1, slowly lower down for 4. For 3, for 2, for 1, final up, go for 4. For 3, oh, I need to uncross. For 2, for 1. How'd you do? From this place, let's just extend our arms, release them, and then lower ourselves all the way down toward the floor. We have just a little bit more core work on this side. Good. Once you're all the way down there, pick up your legs. So your knees are right over your hips. You look like this. And then bring your hands to your head, back behind. Take a full deep inhale. On your exhale, crunch your upper body up, extend your legs long in front of you, and gently return. Knees over hips, head back to the floor. 3 more times. As you exhale, lift your upper body up, shoulder blades up off the floor, extend your legs, and gently return. You have 2 more times here. Exhale, go lift, extend out through your legs. If this is too much, lift your legs up a little bit higher. And return, last time. Exhale, go crunch, extend out through your legs. And extend out through your arms. Give me some pulses here. Go 8, go 7, go 6, exhale it out. 5, last 4. 4, 3, 2, 1, borrow a little bit of momentum, sit yourself up, nice job. Unhook that second hook if you had it. And let's just bend this left leg so your heel is coming outside of your right hip. And then your right foot outside of your left knee, spine twist. Right hand close to the base of your spine. Lift your left arm all the way up high, and let's see a twist here. Get more of your left arm outside of your right leg. Inhale, lift up tall, pull your navel in tight. Exhale, go twist a little bit deeper. One more time, inhale, lift your chest up, belly in tight. Exhale, go twist and twist and twist. Good. Let's gently untwist, switch out our sides. So from here, your right leg is bent. Cross your left leg one time or twice around, right? And if you have that second hook, wonderful. If you don't, it's no big deal. From here, let's start to lower ourselves down. Nice and slow here. Lower for 4. Control it for 3. For 2. For 1. Bring yourself back up for 4. For 3. For 2. This is good core work, huh? Slowly lower for 4. Nice. For 3. For 2. And gently bring yourself up for 4. For 3. It's that up that will get you. 2. And 1. Okay, so our next two, we're going to use our arms as well. So your left arm underneath your right. You can do 1 cross like here, or 2 crosses, whatever suits you a little bit better. And then pick your legs up off of the floor as well. Keep your shoulders relaxed. You got this. Slowly lower for 4. For 3. Control, control. Ooh, for 2. For 1, gently bring yourself back up for 4. For 3, ooh, I need to unhook. For 2. For 1, slowly lower. For 4. For 3. For 2. For 1, gently bring it up. For 4. Woo, for 3. Woo, for 2. For 1. Release your arms. It was worth the good old college try, right? And then slowly lower yourself down. We have our little eagle crunches coming up next. So once you lower yourself all the way down, lift up your legs so your knees are stacked right over your hips, and then bring your hands behind your head. We just have 4 of these. Take an inhale. On your exhale, lift your shoulder blades off the floor, extend out through your legs, crunch. Gently return. Inhale, exhale, crunch. Extend your legs forward. And gently return. Twice more. Exhale, go crunch. Extend your legs forward. You got it. And gently return. Your final time. Exhale, go crunch, extend. And release. Good. Borrow a little bit of momentum. Sit yourself all the way up. Nice. And then bend this right leg so your right shin is flat against the floor. Left foot over your right knee. And then bring your right hand or left hand close to the base of your spine. Reach your right arm all the way up tall. Take your right armpit outside of your left thigh. Twist. Drop your shoulders down. We have 2 breaths. Inhale. Lift up taller. Use your left hand behind you to push yourself up tall. And exhale, you twist a little bit deeper. Look past your left shoulder. 1 more. Inhale. Go lift up tall. Pull your navel in tight. And exhale, go twist. Go twist. Go twist. Good. Gently untwist. Now, without using the help of your arms, let's try to stand here. So think of hinging forward. Hinge so much forward that you can stand up without using the help of your arms. You're all the way up. From here, turn over to your right and then sit yourself all the way back down into your spine twist prep. All right, so hopefully you landed with right leg in front of your left. And then again, hinge so far forward that you can stand. You're all the way up. And then turn yourself all the way around. Lower yourself all the way down. Just a couple more times. Go hinge so far forward. See if you can do it without jolting. You stand up. Nice. And turn yourself all the way around. Sit yourself down. Good. Nice control. And then one last time. Hinge, lift. Nice. And turn yourself to your left. Take yourself all the way down. Great job. Unwind your legs. So your left foot goes out to your left. Your right foot goes out to your right. Same thing. Find so much of a hinge. So much of a hinge forward, like I'm pulling you into the screen, that you can sit yourself all the way up into Malasana. So heels and toes out. Lift your chest up nice and tall. Hold right here. From this place, see if you can release your elbows from your knees without letting your knees kind of cave in, right? So usually we use our help of our elbows to push our knees, our inner thighs out a little bit farther. See if you can just let that go. And then take your arms instead, right arm underneath your left, into eagle position. 1 cross or 2 crosses, your choice. And then from here, let's begin to stand. Go up for 4, 3, 2, 1, and then lower down halfway. Stand all the way up, lower down halfway. From here, hinge forward, flat spine. Take yourself up, hinge forward, good. Lengthen out, lift yourself up. So you look like this, yeah? Now your toes are still facing out to the right, to the left. Without changing your feet, I want you to transfer your weight into your left foot, keeping your left leg bent. Just take your right leg over your left. 1 cross or 2 crosses, your choice. Now I know the visual orientation's a little bit weird right now, but maintain your balance. If this balance is not working for you, I want you to take your right toes and just touch down over to your left-hand side. Otherwise, hold right there. Inhale, lift your elbows up high. Exhale, touch down elbows to your thigh. Again, inhale, lift your elbows up high. Touch down, elbows outside of your thigh. From here, untwist your arms. Take your left arm farther outside of your right thigh, as if your left fingers are gonna touch down in between your big and second toe. And then reach your right arm all the way up high toward the ceiling. See if you can maintain your balance. If this is super shaky for you, look down toward the floor. That ought to make your balance a little bit more accessible. Hold right here. If your balance feels good, start to look up toward the ceiling, toward your right fingers. Hold for 4. Yes. For 3, fight for it here. For 2. For 1. Gently unwind everything. Ooh. Come into single-legged Tadasana. Lift. Good. And then send your right leg out to your right, so you're back into a goddess pose, hands into the prayer position. And we'll give ourselves some pulses here. So sit down, 8, go 7, just open up your knees, go 6, little active recovery, 5, sit down, go for 4, for 3, for 2, for 1. Stand up nice and tall, lengthen. Bring your feet in a little bit closer, the distance that you feel is appropriate for Malasana, hands in prayer. And then let's sit all the way back down into the Malasana. Find your place. And then take advantage right now when we have our elbows just pushed in towards our inner thighs to really open up your knees wide. Feel the sides of your body lengthen, open up through your chest, drop your hips, get tall, hold right here. Perfect. Of course, we switch our sides. So once you decide, free your elbows off of your legs, free out your arms, and then swing your left arm underneath your right. Again, it could be 1 cross where you're reaching for your opposite blades, or you have your second cross. And you find yourself there. Each time if you're doing that second cross, see if you can get your wrists a little bit straighter, right? So as best you can, you find your good place. And let's start to stand. Nice tall spine. Up, go for 4. Yes. For 3, you got it. Strong legs. 2. For 1, sit down halfway. And hold right here. Again, we're hinging forward. Go hinge with your long spine. And come back up. Do that one more time. Go hinge. And gently come back up. So you're here in this second position. Transfer your weight into your right foot. Keep your right leg bent and then send your left leg. Think thigh over thigh. Now your right leg must be bent for this to work. Right, you have your 2 crosses, you have your 1 cross, or maybe you need a little balance. Use your left toes outside of your right foot, and that is so perfect. All right, 2 breaths here. Inhale, lift your elbows up high. Exhale, touch down your elbows to your thigh. Do it again. Inhale, lift your elbows up high. Exhale, touch your elbows down to your thigh. Stay. Unwind your arms. Now take your right arm, really get it on the outside of your left thigh best you can. And as if your right fingers are reaching in between your right big toe, middle toe, or second toe, reach your left arm high toward the ceiling. It's super easy to crunch here. I want you to think lengthen, just like we did in our spine twist. Think lengthen out first, and then you twist a little bit deeper. If you can afford to do so, of course, you start to look up toward your left fingers. If not, keep your eye gaze down toward the floor, and that's perfect. Hold right here for 4, for 3, fight for it, for 2, for 1. Now careful, careful, unwind everything. Single-legged Tadasana. I still fell this time, amazing. Hands into the prayer position and return back into that second position. Find your active recovery. Just sit. 8, go 7, 6, 5, very good. For 4, for 3, for 2, for 1. Stand up all the way. Lengthen. And exhale, push out the air, right, left, down. Okay, let's give our eagle just a little bit more dedicated focus as we move into our next thing. So from a very sort of traditional starting point, let's take an inhale, lift your arms all the way up high toward the ceiling. Exhale, swing your right arm underneath your left. Again, 1 cross or 2 crosses is perfect. Bend your legs, sit down, send your right leg up and over, and cross 1 cross or 2 crosses. Line everything down the center line of your body. Hold right here, breathe. Nice. Once we've held 1 more breath, inhale, lengthen. Exhale, sit down a little bit deeper. Let's keep these arms, unwind these legs, move into warrior 3. So as you push your right foot back behind you, start to hinge your upper body forward, you're in this warrior 3 with your eagle arms, exactly. And you can't see my right leg, so I'm just gonna scoot over so you can see the side view. Right toes face down toward the floor, make sure. Drop your right hip so your hips are square. Now, keeping your arms, your leg exactly the same, start to move into half moon without changing your arms. So, open up your hips, start to stack your right shoulder on top of your left. Focus 1 point. And exhale, return back to your original position, that warrior 3. Every single time you feel like you might fall, I want you to fight for it. Do that again. Go. Open up into your warrior 3. This is not the easiest thing. I totally realize that. And square it off again. Pull your navel in. Square. Trust your strong core, your strong foundation. Again, go. Open up. Keep your right leg lifted. Take your time. Don't let me rush you. Drop your shoulders away from your ears. And square it off. Return to your original position. You have 1 last time in the open. Go. Inhale. Open.
Nice work here. Soften your base leg gently. Step back into warrior two with your eagle arms. So you stay. Very nice. Here in your warrior two, you have your eagle arms still. Lift your elbows up high. Exhale, think of this as humble warrior, come down. Forearms, maybe they come down toward the floor. Inhale, go lift your elbows up high. Good way to work open hips. And exhale, go fold. 2 more times. Inhale, go lift, you got it. And exhale, go fold. Your final time coming. Inhale, go lift your elbows up high. And go fold. Release your arms. Move your arms out to the top right corner. So it's like you're doing downward facing dog with your arms, but your legs are still in the warrior two position. Hold. Good. From here, start to walk your hands back and continue to bend into your left leg. As you send your weight into your left side, low ninja here, your right toes face up toward the ceiling, or if you prefer your right foot flat, totally do that, all right? And let's bring these hands into the prayer position. Use your left elbow, help push your left knee back, lift up tall through your chest. And we'll just hang out here for a little bit longer. Maybe you have a couple of options here. One, to do your twist. So left arm inside of your left leg. Really use this left arm to help push your left knee back. Reach your right arm up high toward this ceiling. That's your one option. If you want to take the second option, you continue, wrap your left arm all the way around, reach your right arm around your waist, and grab a hold of your opposite fingers, open your chest. One more breath, lengthen. Exhale, you stay. Good job. Release your bind if you took it. And then use your hands just in the center here to lift your hips up, move into wide leg forward fold. So push and find yourself there in this wide leg forward fold. Let's take 2 breaths together. Inhale, halfway lift. Get long, open your chest, that's it. Exhale, fold a little bit deeper. One more time, inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold a little bit deeper. Start to walk your feet in closer to each other. We'll take 2 breaths here as well. Feel free to bend your legs, by the way. Inhale, lengthen, open your chest. Yes, exhale, go fold. One more time. Inhale, last. Lengthen. Exhale, go fold. Your next inhale, arms go all the way up high toward the ceiling. Lengthen up nice and tall. And exhale, push out the air, right, left, down. Let's move into our other side. Inhale, arms all the way up high toward the ceiling. Exhale, your left arm underneath your right, left arm underneath your right. 1 cross or 2 crosses, your choice. And then sit down low. Staying low, lift your left leg up and over. Again, your right leg must stay bent. Then your right thigh is like a really nice shelf for your left leg to sit on top of. Hang out right here, twist your arms, your legs apart. Find that one line. Your knees, your belly, your elbows, your wrists, hold. Good, and then keeping your arms exactly the same, let's unwind these legs, and as you kick your left leg back, move into the warrior 3, take your time. Your left toes ought to face down as your hips and your shoulders are square toward the floor. I'm again gonna switch over the direction so you can see me a little bit better. Hold. So flex your foot, make sure your left toes face down, left hip faces down, breathe. Keeping your arms, your leg exactly the same. Start to open up through your hips, stack your left shoulder on top of your right shoulder, like in half moon with eagle arms. And then square it off again, go square. You got this, focus one point, transition slowly, transition well. Again, go open, Stack your left shoulder on top of your right. And square it off. Go square. You have twice more here. Go and open. Take your time. Strong core. And it's square. Last time, just the open now. Open. Soften your right base leg. Move into warrior two with the eagle arms. I'm going to come in a little bit closer. All right, from here, inhale. Lift your elbows up high. Exhale, fold. Just as in humble warrior, maybe your forearms make their way closer to the floor. Open chest. Inhale. Go lift your elbows up high. Nice job. And go fold. Twice more. Inhale. Go lift your elbows up high. And exhale. We're veterans at this point. Last time. Go lift. And go fold. Once you're down there, unwind your arms and then find your arms nice and long to the left-hand corner. Open your chest. Really feel the sides of your body long, especially this right side. We want to make sure it's not super crunchy. Just lengthen. Breathe right here, nice and easy. One more breath, lengthen out through your arms. And one more breath, we stay. Let's start to walk your hands in a little bit closer. Continue to bend into your right leg until your weight goes all the way there. And then let your left toes face up toward the ceiling. I'm gonna scoot a little bit so you can see, good. Now you can totally stay here, right, in your low ninja. Hands into the prayer position. Or if you want to then, your right arm can come inside of your right leg. I encourage you, whatever option you took the first side, try it on this side as well. So once your right arm is extended long, really use that to help open up your right knee. Send your left arm up high toward the ceiling. You can stay here, or if you practice the bind on the first side, you might wrap your right arm around and then take your left arm around as well. Meet your fingers. Open your chest. Breathe right here. One more inhale. And one more exhale. Good, gently release your fingers. Hands come to the floor. Push the floor away. Find yourself again in the wide leg forward fold. So check. Your feet are parallel with each other in the same line. And we'll do it just a little bit differently this time. Take your hands behind you, interlace your fingers. And we'll take 2 breaths here. Inhale, just open up through your chest. And exhale, fold, lengthen out through your neck. One more time. Inhale, open up through your chest. And exhale, fold a little bit deeper. Shoulders away from your ears. So you can drive your knuckles up toward the ceiling and then maybe even past your head. All the way forward. Shoulders away from your ears. Open up through your chest. Tilt your tailbone up high toward the ceiling. Allow your hamstrings to find that big, big stretch. Tilt your tail up. Hold for 4. For 3. For 2, for 1. Gently release these arms. Bring your feet in a little bit closer. Again, maybe they touch. 2 more times. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen. Exhale, fold. One more time. Inhale, lengthen, push against your shins. This time as you fold, grab a hold of the back side of your leg. So really wrap. See if you can get your elbows even to touch back behind. And once you have that solid grip, drop your head, let it hang heavy. Tilt your tail up a little bit higher. Hold right here for 4, for 3, for 2. Shoulders away from your ears. Hold for 1. And then release your arms. Squat yourself all the way down so your bottom is coming closer to your heels. your heels. Lift your heels up as high as possible then. And we'll just work on a balance right here. You're with your heels up as high as possible. Start to extend your left arm forward. Start to extend your right arm forward. Hold for 4. For 3, want these strong feet. For 2, strong toes. For 1, and then gently release it yourself all the way back down. Now, I just have one more thing to offer you. So if you're game for it, let's try. So we're starting from the floor, and it's very similar to the twist that we did earlier, but we're just gonna be moving into an arm balance. So it's your final kind of peak posture. We've done all the things to prepare for it. So see how you do. We'll start with our spine twist, right? You know this spine twist. Keep your left leg extended. Bend up your right leg. So your right foot is now over your left knee. And then take your left arm all the way up high toward this ceiling and twist, right? You have your left arm as much as possible outside of your right leg. Now, the most difficult part, I think, of transitioning into this arm balance is literally just getting your bottom up off of the floor. So in order to help us get that assist, once you bend your left leg up, you're sort of like in this hanging out position. And once you get yourself up there, as you bring your hands down to the floor, I want you to use your left foot toes to kind of hoist yourself up. And I'll show you what I mean. So here are my left toes. Here are my arms. Once I bring my hands down and I hinge forward, transition my body weight forward, I'm going to use my left toes to hoist my butt up off of the floor as well. So shift and lift, right? And once I'm there, I can bend my arms more and maybe pick my legs up off of the floor. So, a couple of things, right? One is it's shelf that you create with your left tricep. And then 2, just lifting your butt up off of the floor. So try that again. Once you have this cross of your legs, reach your left arm all the way up and use this help of your right hand to push your right thigh out of the way to get your deepest twist. The deeper your twist, the more of the shelf that you create, the easier this arm balance will be. So once you have that, use your hands against the floor, hoist yourself up, push against the floor with your left foot, bend your arms, shift your body weight forward, pick your left leg, right leg up off of the floor. And then gently, gently release. So of course we'll switch up to the other side. If you're not game for this, totally find your spine twist. And finding that spine twist, the more you can find it, the deeper it is, the easier all of this will be as well. So there's no shame in just holding the twist and really finding a deep twist, a good shelf for yourself every single time we practice. All right, so your right leg is straight, bend up your left leg, so your left foot is now over your right knee. Take your right arm, reach it all the way up high, and then really get it outside of this left leg, right? And then once you have that, your right foot's really going to be helpful to you. So prop your right leg so you're no longer straight, you're lifted up off of the floor. I'm going to do it at this angle so you can see a little bit better. And then once you're there, your hands come down. Use your right foot to push yourself up off of the floor, bend into your arms. And I go for that second twist once my butt's up off of the floor. Shift, lift your toes up off of the floor, and really think of when you do this arm balance as not a throw and a hope, but really as a shift and a lift of your legs. So it's never like, oh gosh, I hope I'll be able to hold it. It's like once you shift your body weight, you are absolutely certain that you'll have at least a moment of balance, right? Because it's purely a shifting of your weight situation. So let's try one more time. Use your left hand to push your left thigh out of the way. Really get that hook of your right arm outside of your left thigh. As you bring your hands down, use your right foot to lift yourself up. Bend your arms, elbows. Shift a lot more forward than you'd like, and then pick your legs up off of the floor. Good? And then gently return. Very good, everyone. To conclude, just find your legs in a comfortable position, just the way we started. And then take your fingers, interlace them together, and we'll do just a quick little wrist circle for ourselves. And then just notice as you slow it down which way you're doing your figure 8 situation. And then once you figure it out, go the other direction, so reverse it. Give our wrists a little bit of love after doing some of these arm balances. Even if you're doing high planks a whole bunch, it's really nice to give your arms, or your wrists, a little bit of extra attention, a little bit of extra stretch. And then once you're finished with that, shake that loose and just bring the tops of your hands together. All right, once you touch them together, you can swing them kind of forward and back a couple of times, or if you simply want to keep them pushed into each other, so you can draw your elbows down. And if this feels a little bit awkward because you're like bone on bone, you can also just take these tops of hands and place them back behind you like little chicken wings and see how that feels. And this one, you draw your elbows a little bit farther back. Hold right here. Breathe. Good. Gently release, shake out your wrists. You can flick a couple of times. And then without touching again, switch out your legs. We'll close with a couple of deep breaths together, just the way we started. So close down your eyes, empty out your lungs. Find some stillness. Find some peace. Take a full deep inhale, get tall, get long, lift. On your exhale, open your mouth wide, empty it out. Do it again. Inhale, full deep inhale, lengthen. Exhale, open your mouth wide, sigh it out. Your next inhale, open your eyes. Thank you so much for joining me this evening. Again, my name is Jennifer, and it was so nice to see you. If you have any suggestions on what you'd like to see next time, definitely let me know.